Hey guys, Ethereal Awakening here, doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one is for Scorpio. However, I'm beginning each one of my videos with a scientific observation that goes something like this. Individuals trained in feelings of deep love and appreciation were able to intentionally change the shape of the DNA. And this is from Glenn Ryan, PhD, and Roland McCready, PhD, titled Structural Changes in Water and DNA Associated with New Physiologically Measurable States. And it's in the Journal of Scientific Exploration, Volume 8, Number 3, 1994, pages 438 and 439. They also went on to conclude in this observation: human emotion produces effects which defy conventional laws of physics. Now I'll read the observation without the cite. Individuals trained in feelings of deep love and appreciation were able to intentionally change the shape of the DNA. Human emotion produces effects which defy conventional laws of physics. This is emotional evolution. This is scientific, experimented backing up of emotional evolution in peer-reviewed journals. So come evolve with me, Scorpio. All right. So again, Spirit, what messages do we have? Your heart is the best resonator and guide. If it resonates, then there's something for you. If it doesn't, spit it out, move on. No big deal. Spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in the sign of Scorpio. All right, Spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you in advance. All right, current energy, the Magician. Two of Cups. Heart space, Four of Pentacles. The Empress. Possible outcome, Two of Swords. Page of Cups. And underlying energy, or what you might not be aware of, King of Rods. Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles. So, let's see here. What we've got here. It's like you want relationships around you. I don't speak solely on romantic relationships. I speak on all relationships that we've formed bonds in. Familial, platonic, romantic, or otherwise. So you want, Scorpio, to manifest loving, balanced, good relationships. That's what your current energy is. You're like, I want these relationships. I want a better relationship with my parents. I want a better relationship with my kids. I want a spouse or a boyfriend, girlfriend who is loving, nurturing, caring, heart space. You know, you holding on to the ideas that these relationships, these loving, nurturing relationships that are spiritually grounded and you know, holding on to this idea that these are absolutely possible, but there's a block. Your possible outcome is like Page of Cups, Two of Swords. What's in between you and these relationships is, well, first there's a mental block. That's down the road. That's a possible outcome. Well, it's this Four of Pentacles. It's like, if these two energies were just alone, it would be, okay, you're holding on to this idea. But it's really manifesting these relationships is on your current energy, and then the Empress is in your heart, but what's in between, there's that Four of Pentacles holding. It's like there's ideas. It's more than just ideas. This is physical stuff that's holding you back from manifesting these loving, nurturing, bountiful, beautiful relationships that you want. One thing being learning from the past relationships that's failed what your part in it was. Because underlying energy, what you might not be aware of, is here's this King of Rods, loving, excited, adventurous, go get it kind of king, but he's looking at some not so great stuff. So this is what this reading is about. This is about you, Scorpio, taking on some fire, passionate energy into yourself and looking at some things you may not want to look at. Looking at what is keeping you stuck. You know, what is this thing that keeps you stuck? Well, it's always going to be you. It's never somebody else. My hair, it just went crazy on me for a second there. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's never going to be somebody else. Oh my gosh. What's going on with you? Okay. Something like that. It's, you know, it's feeling stuck. Feeling like you can't do anything about it. Like you're just stuck with what comes your way. Feeling excluded from something that you really want. You want loving, balanced, wonderful, caring, giving, nurturing relationships. But you're too stubborn on, it's the block. That's the block, is that there's definite learning and forgiveness that comes from looking at some stuff that's kind of painful in our own actions, our own behaviors, our own ways of thinking. Being stubborn and stingy and saying, I didn't do anything wrong in those relationships. It was somebody else's. You know, I was the perfect mate. They just didn't appreciate me well enough. Okay, well that's needing to be looked at. That is what this is completely telling you to do. Because the Page of Cups is learning and forgiveness. Is the beginning, budding stages of some forgiveness and some learning. Because that's where your block is. Possible outcome is Two of Swords, Page of Cups. Your block is failing to look at this stuck, stubborn energy as you. It's stuff you don't want to look at. But it's keeping you from manifesting all the beautiful relationships you want. Because you can have them. You just simply have to look at yourself as this King of Wands and take a good look at all the times that you felt excluded and recognize what your part in every time. If your mom dogged you out, if your kids left you out, if, you know, your work fired you, or you didn't get the promotion, or whatever each one of these situations and relationships are that you feel like you didn't really do anything wrong in, why were you there? What put you there in that capacity to be left out and felt like this? Because nobody is excluding you but you. You're only included to the level in which you want yourself included. Once you include yourself on yourself, it doesn't matter who includes you or excludes you. So the relationships you want are absolutely attainable once you recognize the wholeness from yourself. So feeling like you've just been a victim of some crappy relationship partners, family partners, friend partners, you're not a victim. So changing that role that you just weren't dealt, I just was dealt a bad hand. Bullshit. I call bullshit. And I'm just saying that those are times that you are asking yourself to please look at this and look and see what we could do better so that we can have the relationships we want. I hope this helps, Scorpio.